edition of volleyball this weekend. Uh, today, the game today is against it's Sky Volleyball Club against Ndejje Elites. Introducing, according to the previous games, Ndejje managed to take Nemo to a decisive. For Sky, I don't remember the last game they played, but I think it was against Prisons. I'm not quite certain, but I think it was against Prisons. So Sky comes into this game looking for at least another point to avoid relegation. S- Sky is basically fighting relegation, so a point would be very good for them at the moment. Then Ndejje has come into this game looking for a win to solidify its position in the mid-table. Introducing the lineup for Sky, we have shot number 2 Benja, shot number 3 Dan, shot number 4 Deo, shot number 5 Juko, shot number 6 Chan, shot number 7 Shafik, shot number 8 Ivan, shot number 10 Sam, shot number 12 Gerard, shot number 13 Martin. Then the liberos we have Marvin and Rupi. Then for the Ndejje Elites, we have shot number 2 Wafula, shot number 3 Martin, shot number 4 Joel, shot number 5 Chichoncho, shot number 6 Fayouz, shot number 7 Albino, shot number 8 Emma, shot number 10 Gift, shot number 13 Alupa, shot number 16 Posiano, shot number 18 Vicent, and shot number 19 Komakech. Then our liberos today we have Ayebare and Asimwe. So it's a service for Sky. Chan is looking to pace it over the net. The set scores 11-9 Ndejje. Uh, Unfortunately, Chan serves outside, making it. Oh, sorry, that was an ace on court for Chan. Uh, a good pick from the. Good cover from Martin, and the execution by Fairuz wasn't on court, so another point for Sky. 14 Sky, 9 Ndejje Elites. Ndejje calls Ndejje calls for its first time out. They need to process and get back into this game. They really need these points. Every team here has come. They need their 3 points to make sure Sky needs the 3 points to make sure they leave the relegation battle. Then Ndejje needs those 3 points to make sure they solidify their position in the mid-table. Chan is still in the service. He's pacing it very well, disorganizing the Ndejje. Good pick from Ndejje and a good execution. That was a very good execution from Vicent. The blocks of Sky couldn't find the ball. It landed on court, making it 10. That was a good pick from Martin, covered by Fairuz. And then ball out by Adupa. Adupa couldn't maintain that ball on court, and then ended up giving the point to Sky. A good pick from Martin. Seta decides to give it middle, and then the Ndejje libero bats the ball outside. Point for Sky, making it 16-11. The game is a little bit tense for the Ndejje guys. They need to process very fast. They need to get. Oh, what a very good execution by Martin. It was a very good swing. The block didn't stand any chance. The swing was good onto the court. It was very well executed for the Ndejje, giving Ndejje a point. Martin then goes to service. He's looking to place the service and disorganize. Unfortunately, the service did not cross. I think Ndejje should process. It's still early. They can catch up. They just need to get. They just need to. I think they just need to be at ease, and then play their own game, following their own tempo. A good attack, good block from Sky, recovered, but then later Komakech puts it in the net. A substitution for Komakech, and a gift is looking to give us a very good service. I hope Ndejje processes this game very fast before it's too late, and then they work on their errors, and then they give this game a very good pace. Good pick. The setter, rejected, but then the block out by Emma. Good swing from Adupa. That was a good swing from Adupa. I think the decision the setter made to give Adupa the ball was a good one to make that break. There's another substitution for Fairuz. Service. Uh, Fairuz gets off for Wafula. I think the coach is looking for a different strategy. He needs to get this game on, give these guys some morale so that they can at least chase this set to the 20s before it's too late. A good pick from Sky. Off the block recovered by Chichoncho. And then a free ball for Sky. Processed by the setter to Power. Oh, good hit from substitution again for Fairuz for Afula. As Fairuz gets on backcourt, I think it is for Fairuz to take a pipe in position 3 there. That's why he's back on court. Good pick. Wonder good play from Sky as they brush the ball over Chichoncho's block. As the block goes out. Sky is really playing a pace game. They are doing everything they can to win this set, and if they continue with the mentality, I hope they might stand a chance to win the game and secure the 3 or 2 points. Good pass from Sky, and the ball bounces on court to earn them a 22nd point. It was a real good swing from Dan. It was a good swing from Dan.
And just like that, Sky have won the first set. Of course, this is the last game of the evening, the game between Sky and Ndejje Sharks. I mean, of course, Sky already leading now. You know, Sky are on the red zone of the log on the table standings there. They are, of course, with Prisons down there.
Uh, Sky comes into this game fighting the relegation battle, and from their efforts, they really need this game to make sure they come out of the relegation.
Yeah, and
For Ndejje, they need this game. They need the 3 points at least, or 2 points to solidify their position in the mid-table.
yeah, and of course, both teams are vying for maximum points, and already Sky looking good advantageously. They already have a set to their name. but we don't rule out Ndejje because we know how aggressive they are, and of course, being a team that attacks more, Ndejje is, I think, going to give us a good set going forward. Set number two.
Yeah, I think Ndejje hasn't gained the tempo of the game, but let's hope for the best in the second set. For Sky in this first set, they have been really doing well. They have played well. They have tried to reduce the errors on court, and they have given it their all. Let's wait and see what Ndejje has for us, the box, in this second set. Yeah, we set off for the second set of this game. For Ndejje needs to psych up if they are to put or if they are to do if they are to get points to today evening. They need to psych up and they deliver. They really need to deliver, uh, and otherwise Sky might end up taking all the points. Oh, that was a very poor set from Juko. I think Ndejje now has started at a very good tempo, and ace service right there for Ndejje. Sky needs to gain their composure if they are to put up a challenge in this set. Otherwise, it looks like Ndejje is gaining up the tempo. Ndejje is kinda a stubborn team, and they tend to give a fight. Tend to give a fight. Service out by Ndejje. Sky gets a third point for the. They need to capitalize on the mistakes made by Ndejje players, and they need to gain their composure also if they are to put up a challenge. Good block, good block, good block by Chan to deny the Ndejje center player a chance to look for the court. Ndejje seems to have found their tempo and they're capitalizing on any chance they get. And Sky now requests for their first time out of the game. Sky players look to be a little bit down. The morale they need to psych up if they are to put up a challenge today. They really need to match the energy of Ndejje Elites. It is possible because they have one set in their bag already, so anything can change. The tables can turn. But Ndejje being a little bit stronger team, they are definitely going to put up a fight, and they're definitely going to make it hard for Sky. Good pass from Sky. Uh, Recovered, set by the libero for a pipe, then an off spin. Oh, good block, good block, good block by Joel, denying Sky.
And of course, second set is underway, and Ndejje already looking strong with the lead of 5 points. They have come for business now. You can see already the lead they have already opened for Sky. Sky, meanwhile, has a set already, and the way things are, Ndejje is really looking strong in this set.
Yeah, I think Ndejje has gained its tempo, and they are trying to capitalize on the mistakes of Sky as they are avoiding to make more mistakes within them. And I think they are going to put up a fight in this set. They are not going to make it easy for Sky like in the first set.
Of course, the question will be who is going to be victorious at the end of the day. But it's going to be a big, big thriller because now you can see the lead is really being opened more and more, and Sky really are looking very vulnerable right now as we speak.
Yeah, Sky needs to psych up and at least they also gain the tempo like they had in the first set if they are to put up a challenge. Especially when you're playing a team like Ndejje, which is a bit stubborn, and having those young attackers who are very hungry for points.
Of course, a net fault there called on the blockers of Ndejje. Sky now 6 points. Ndejje, of course, still leading with 13. We are in the second set. Of course, Sky, like we mentioned already, has a set. Ivan, of course, at the service line there. Come catch, and that ball is going to be off play and a point for Sky, who are starting to pick up by there slowly.
That was a lousy hit by Komakech. I think it would have been a at least he would have played the ball over, and they process again because the set was not all that good.
Yeah. Quite poor communication there from the blockers of Sky. Miscued ball from the setter there, but no one was able to support him to play that ball over the net. And Ndejje now 7 points clear. Still looking strong, really. They are really looking strong in the second set. And there goes another monster block from the Ndejje side to bring down Sam Nkata.
That was a very good block from Fairuz. He completely covered the ball and denied Nkata a way through.
Yeah, and of course, you're going to see a substitution on the side of Sky. Ivan is going to be replaced by their second setter. And maybe the coach today, who is also the libero, maybe thinking otherwise. Maybe Ivan has to first take some rest and normalize, maybe, and calm down because the tension is really high.
Sometimes the game, most cases bagamba mbu game ekuze, especially for setters.
Yeah.
They always need that bit of rest, even if it is just one rotation.
Yeah. Nkata Sam with the service now.
He paces it very well and disorganizes the Ndejje, giving a free ball, which lands on court.
Fairuz there, of course, one of the dangerous attackers on the Ndejje side is tall. He has a good jump, and of course, even the energy he has it when he gets to contact that ball very well.
Fairuz, by the way, I once played with him.
Okay.
There in Western, back those days, he was one of our main men when we were still enjoying the Western League. He quite put up a show. He was good, and then I think that's when he left for Ndejje. From Western to Ndejje.
Quite a good play from John Joel, the setter there, to try and cover that ball, but unfortunately it goes over the net, and of course Sky is able to pick the pieces and secure themselves a point. Koma catch off the hands again. John Joel is going to go, and again Koma catch. Free ball now to Sky.
The block for Sky looked a little bit solid, but they didn't capitalize on the chance they had for the free ball, and they ended up giving away the point to Ndejje Sharks.
Now that is slightly dangerous angle to put that ball if you're really a player of that height, unless you're really a high jumper. And you can see reception error now starting to go on the side of Sky, who are really trailing now. 18 points in Ndejje, 9 for Sky.
If Sky doesn't psych up right now, we are likely to see a below 15.
Yeah, and of course, we want to appreciate everyone who is joining us online. We already see Mirembe. Bonnie already saying big ups to the monster block. I think that was in the first set. And of course, and many others who are really joining us. We're always here and we bring these games live on our YouTube channel. Yeah, Sportes Volleyball Club Media. 19-9. And that is a service error from the man Adupa, center player there.
Yeah, the service was well paced, although it didn't quite go on court.
Yes, the business end of the set now. Ndejje looking comfortable with 11 points leading Sky here. And now they have already hit the 20-point mark.
Ndejje is looking good in this set. I think all the errors, they have worked on most of the errors they had in the first set.
Yeah.
And they are trying to make capitalize on every mistake Sky makes. They are quite a little bit more focused than Sky, and they are likely to take this set home.
Of course, combined block there for Ndejje. Martin there in the middle, together with the man we call him Upper Nile, all the way from South Sudan. Very good player, by the way. Usually has his time to come and train with us here in Sportes. And of course, we welcome people, really, to come and train once in a while. When you're free, get your time and maybe pass by. Sportes is always an open place.
That was a good recovery from the libero.
Miscued attack there from Sky, and that is a point for Ndejje, who I can confirm are comfortably going to really take this set. I don't know what Sky has to do, but this one looks good for Ndejje really to win.
Like I said, it's most probably going to be a below 15. Unless Sky puts up some bit of fight, but otherwise we are looking at a below 15 in this second set.
A little bit. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that's okay. And that, of course, is my man, Upper Nile, all the way from South Sudan there. Good swing from him, and now Ndejje are really looking very comfortable now. Martin there with the followed block to bring that ball down for Ndejje. Of course, Martin has also improved very, very much, being in that position. He plays the middle role a lot, does a lot of blocking there for Ndejje and his height. And this happens to really be the strongest block for this team, Ndejje. And just like that, we are level in sets. Ndejje looking really comfortable and very, very organized in this second set, which has just ended. And you can see the range they opened. Sky was not able to really ask a lot of questions, and just like that, Ndejje have managed to win this set with a lot of ease. Small margin for error for them.
Ndejje has showed that once they are composed, as a team, it is very easy for them to get points from Sky, and they have really capitalized on the mistakes from Sky. And I think Sky should do better, like they did in the first set, because this was a very, very, very lousy set for a very, very lousy performance from Sky. If they had played the way they played the first set, I think they would have at least put up a big fight, and the points would have been at least a little bit more than these ones.
And of course, we are back for set number 3, 1-1 set score so far. And of course, looking at the side of Sky there, Ivan is back. I think he has rested really enough. He's back in the game, and of course, you can see already there are 2 points up.
Yeah, Sky looks to have started with some bit of good energy, good vibes. If they continue like that, they are likely to put up a good fight in this third set.
And you can look at the side of Ndejje. Their main setter, John Joel, has been started out, and you see my man, of course, Upper Nile, from the man from Sudan there, is also being started. So we really want to see what Coach Kitosi Roni is strategizing when he's using this other team here.
I think giving the chance of these players also to play also helps them boost their confidence, because you never know when you need them. Never know the moment you need them, and I think that's what the coach is trying to also do. He's trying to give them the chance to play so that they can gain that confidence.
Off the hands there, I think, of course, the cover there in position 6 for Sky was caught flat-footed, and you can see really he was positioned well, but wasn't able to play that ball back, and you can see the reaction from his teammates. They didn't expect that to go off play.
That was a very good attack off the block from Shafiq to earn Sky the first point in this third set. Ndejje looking to capitalize also to counter attack with a ball through the middle, making it 3-4.
Good leap there from the middle player, Ndejje. Can really see that, of course, Sky now has 3 players on front court. You have Nkata, and of course, the opposite also on front court there. But Ndejje is still asking questions, and just like that, 4-4 now. Ndejje has closed on the gap that Sky had opened here.
Yeah, Upper Nile brushing the ball off that block to earn Ndejje their 4th point of this third set.
Yeah, of course, the game is still in its early stages, set rather, but anything can happen. That is what we always say. Any team can come up to win this, but for now, of course, both teams are really looking strong. You can see the points are level. Off the hands there goes Nkata, and you can see really not much can be done from the block of Ndejje.
The block was a little bit porous, and the cover from Komakech was not all that good, because the ball almost landed near the tee.
Yeah, and of course, that cover in position 6 there for Sky is really lacking. You can see the balls are being touched from the blockers, but the libero there are miscommunicating, of course, with his teammates there to cover that ball. You can easily play that ball back, but they just let it go, and it lands on court.
The touch had a good height. It was easily recovered, just that the miscommunication from the libero and the
And of course,
fix.
From the middle there goes Manut, another man from Sudan there.
That was a beautiful connection from Ivan to Manut, and you have to credit the attacker for connecting that ball on court.
Yeah, and of course he's tall and he has long hands. Anything really joining, he can find a way to tap it, and just like that, is able to play that ball into space, and you can see that is a double called on Sky there. I think the setter, of course, was in position to set that ball, but you can see that communication is still lacking. Those are now 2 errors in terms of communication for Sky, which are really affecting them now, because the lead, which they had already opened, is closed up by Ndejje.
Like I said, Sky needs to reduce their error margin if they are going to put up a very good fight against Ndejje, because we all know Ndejje is a bit stubborn when they want to when they come with that desire to win, or when they psych up. It might be a little bit hard for Sky to win this set if at all they don't reduce their margin error.
And of course, now for the first time in this set, Ndejje is leading, and already they have opened a 2-point gap. And Sky gets that gift of a free ball, which is again retrieved by Ndejje.
Ndejje failed to utilize the free ball, and they attacked it outside, giving Sky a point, making it 7-8.
And of course, through the middle there goes Postiano for Ndejje, and of course Ashraf there, the other player from Sky, is not able to really close up that space, and Postiano is very, very fast on that swing, and of course that's a point for Ndejje, who are now still maintaining their 2-point lead.
When you look at Ivan, he's using middle a lot. I think the Sky right now, their power is more focused on what? On middle.
Yeah.
Middle is executing very well compared to their outside hitters.
And if that is the strategy he wants to use, of course, it really has to work. Because if it fails to work now, he will be having limited options. And maybe he'll try to, again, involve his outside hitters there. But Komakech with an error
good
there on
block
attack.
there with
And that's a point for Sky. And again, we are level 9-9.
That was a good block there from Juko. Oh, actually, it was a 4-ball from Komakech.
Yes.
Ndejje is not making that many mistakes. They are at least you can see Sky is over making mistakes a bit there and there. They are still lacking on their composure. They need to avoid that. For Ndejje, they are quite a little bit more composed than Sky. They make a mistake, then they break immediately, maintaining their lead. That was a very poor pass from the libero, giving Ndejje a free ball, which they do not utilize at all.
Of course, Sky is still maintaining their chase, and we are level again, 10-10. We're going to really see quite a lot of exchange in terms of lead in this set here, because now Ndejje is not fielding their first team, and Sky is really trying to make the best use of that. And you can see attack error there from again Komakech, and Sky have again gotten their lead.
I think the coach still has some confidence in these boys. That's why he's not making those substitutions of bringing in Fairuz and the rest of the first team players. He still has that confidence in these boys that they can win this set.
Yeah, and of course that is what most of the players really need. That's encouragement from the coach and the push. Of course, you can see that was a miscalculated block there from Upper Nile, and that ball really goes direct and hits his face there, and it off the court there, and it goes. That's a score for Sky. think Ivan should be in position to play that ball because he was in a very good position to really pick that ball there, but I think he didn't really position his hands quite well, and big swing from Kata secures that 13th point for Sky, who are really trying to make themselves hyped up here to maybe win this third set. But of course, Ndejje as well, basing on the fact that they have not fielded their first team, are really making Sky struggle a lot. Cutter again off the hands of the cover there, and that's another score for him, and of course for Sky, who are now 2 points ahead, 14-12.
I think the coach should do something about that before it's too late. He doesn't want to share. It wouldn't be good if he shared points with Sky or give Sky an upper hand. But I think the boys are doing also a very good job, just that he needs to react very fast and avoid that lead before it's too late. A substitution for Ndejje there, bringing on Fairuz and Emma. I think the coach now has given the young boys a chance to prove themselves, but right now the game is going into those late points, and he really needs all the power from his first team players.
Yeah, and of course now the coach has realized that the lead is starting to open, and Sky of course already have 3 points leading Ndejje. Now he has decided to bring in Emma, one of the experienced players on that team, and already Fairuz they are failing to receive, and Sky are now 4 points.
Yeah, this is kind of a bit of a challenge. It's always good to make substitutions earlier to avoid such challenges, because sometimes the players you bring up have to match the tempo of the game, and yet they are a bit cold from the bench. You find it's giving them a hard time to adjust to the game.
Yeah, and you can see that even the first libero Hape is back on court. Things are really getting serious here on the Ndejje side, because now the coach has really brought back his top guns. Not quite a good play from Ivan there, because you can see he's really trying to signal to the ref that maybe there was an overreach from the Ndejje blockers there, but I quite didn't see that from the blockers.
The reception was going over. Ivan tried as much as any setter could do, but he was denied.
And that's an attack error. And of course, the substitutions seem to really be working, because the lead has again been cut to just 1 point by Ndejje.
Actually, Sky is making a lot of mistakes. Those 2 mistakes are costing them the lead. I think they should work on, like I said before, their error of margin should reduce a little bit if they are to match the energy of Ndejje. You cannot be giving Ndejje such 3 points and expect to put up a fight, a very good fight, or win the game.
And just like that, Emma does the simplest thing he has been brought to do, to score. And we are level 17-17. Sky has started making a lot of errors, and now they are giving free balls to Ndejje. And Ndejje is making the best use of that. And you can really see that they really have to call for a timeout and maybe try to talk to themselves and calm down the situation a bit.
Yeah, you cannot bottle up a 3-point lead like that and really don't call for a timeout. You need to call a timeout and at least plan for the game, or replan, or at least find a strategy to at least that will work out for you.
And you can see that is really what the players are trying to stress there, the fact that they had a lead which they have failed to maintain, and now Ndejje has caught up with them. And we are heading towards the business end of the set, of course. Now it's game on. Juma, he goes high, but of course a net fall there is called on Ponciano, and a joint block with Emma Kato there. And Sky are still holding on to their lead, which is just now 1 point. And indeed there was a net fall there. Emma Kato, smart player. Can't expect him to do a lot in terms of energy there. He knows what to do when those blocks are up there. He has the brains, he has the experience, and that is what he's really trying to
The ball
use
was
here.
a little bit far for Chan to cover. I think he was a little bit off his cover zone.
Good swing there from Ashraf, and you can see he's enjoying himself there.
He's
a
happy.
Smile there. Yeah.
He's happy with the way he has contacted the ball there.
Yeah.
And executing it. It was really beautiful.
Good set from Ivan, of course, there to connect with him there in the middle. Free ball now on the side of Sky. And again, they award a free ball as well to Ndejje.
Oh, that was a good block from Juko Ashraf, denying the Ndejje guys a chance to look on their court. The scores as we're standing, it's Sky. Oh, I think they called for a net fault, did they?
No, I think that was a good block from them. And just like that, John Joel connecting with Ponciano in the middle. The setters are doing quite a good job to connect these balls in the middle, and you can see they are really finding the blockers. Well, either side is really flat-footed. Ashraf didn't even attempt to go up and try to block that ball, and it was a very good swing from Ponciano. Now he's going to be substituted here by Martin, who is of course tall and also has a good block. And now this is where the block of Ndejje is really, really effective.
That was a very poor pass from the libero. That was a very poor pass. Shafiq couldn't capitalize on the attack, and the ball ended up going outside.
Sky really making a lot of errors. Every time they get a lead, there is always that error that comes through, and you see now the passing is failing. Now free ball going to the side of Ndejje, John Joel. But there's a net fault called on Ashraf there. And I think he's really, really guilty there because he's not complaining at the moment. That's a good call from the refs.
That was a real net from Ashraf.
And now Ndejje have led again where it matters the most. And now a free ball again on the side of Ndejje. Emma Kato does the easiest of it all. And that's a score for Ndejje. 22-20.
In such late games, I think maturity plays a very big role when it comes to making points.
Yeah, that's true. And of course, with the experience Emma Kato possesses, he's very, very able to find that space there from the block and finding the cover there, also flat-footed. Ivan there couldn't play that ball back. And now Sky have called their second timeout.
Sky still has a chance if at all they maintain their composure. But also Ndejje is not an easy team, you know. So they're likely to put up a fight. They need this set. They need all the 3 points. They want to take all the 3 points home.
Yeah, it's a late game now, and whatever you do, whatever decision the setters make really matter. And of course, even the error margin has to reduce, because now Ndejje are leading, and they are really leading at the time when Sky doesn't expect. And Juma with an attack error, and you can see the reaction from the setter. There is not happy with what Juma has just showed there.
We cannot accommodate such errors at this time, especially with a set being not all that bad.
Yes.
I think the set was good.
It was a good ball.
Yes, we do not. Such errors are really cost you so much, and they lower the morale of the team at this point.
Good pass from the libero there, and that's the score. Emakato not really trying to do much to play that ball, because it really dropped in his position of cover, and he's not able to do anything about it. You can see Ashraf there committing Martin from the middle there, and leaving, of course, one outside blocker there, John Joel. And when that ball is dumped, Emakato couldn't do much, and Martin there with a big swing from the middle. And just like that, it is a set point for Ndejje, 24-21.
I gotta say, Ndejje, Sky has put up a very good fight compared to the other second set.
Yeah.
They have really done very well, although they still have a lot of errors they are making. And if it could help and they work on those errors, they can at least get another set from Ndejje, I think.
And of course, the first set point is saved here by Sky. They are still holding on to their chase for the set as well. And of course, the substitution, Kedideo Gracious is going to come on and try to maybe serve and cover as well for Sky. Fairuz. Off the hand.
Brush from Fairuz.
And that is, of course, what brings us to the end of set number 3, which Ndejje has won, and they have 2 sets now. Sky just has 1 set. I think Sky really didn't calculate this set so much, because they started the set looking at the Ndejje side, which is really vulnerable, looking at the fact that the coach brought the second team.
Yes.
And we really want to see what Sky can do in the third set.
I think
fourth set, of course.
I think apart from the first errors, they really put up a good show. Only that the Ndejje coach also had to use some of his bench players and at least give them some playing time. I think that's why Sky was able to capitalize on that and get that lead, although they later on lost it. And Ndejje put up a very good fight in this third set too.
Yeah, so let's wait and see what happens when we return for the fourth set.
I think the fourth set is basically going to be real business now. Off we go for the fourth set with Ndejje leading 1 point with a service. Good pick from the libero. That was a very nice block from Ndejje Sharks, denying the outside hitter of Sky. It was really a very good block, and I think everyone in the backcourt just really looked at the ball. There was no effort to cover the ball. The cover from Sky was really very poor. They didn't cover their attacker at all. That was a really good block there from Martin. It was a monster block for Martin there. Ah. And the referee calls for a net on Martin. I think the block was really good, but I think that net.
Of course, now we have realized that Ndejje is fielding their first team. I think the coach wants to seal off the game and, of course, walk away with the 3 points. But Sky is trying to resist, and of course, they're asking questions from all angles. And just like that, they have cut the lead to just 1 point.
Yeah, that was a very low ball from the setter of Ndejje. Martin couldn't execute the ball very well, giving the point to Sky. That looks like Sky have gained their composure and they're trying to put up a fight in this fourth set. They really need the points also. At least they need a win if at all they are to prove, or if at all they are to get out of the relegation battle. But Ndejje also are not giving up. Like you can see, they have also added on their lead.
Of course, that's a service from Kelly Deogratias there, which has just been well received and scored point for and off the hands, of course, Martin there, and that's a score for Sky. 14-14 now as we progress towards the business end of the set number 4. Ndejje leading 2-1, and of course don't forget there is more action coming midweek. Derby day. It will be ladies, Sporters ladies will be taking on KCB Kumba. And of course, in the men's category, Elion will be up against KVC. So don't miss that Wednesday action. It will be coming live from Lugogo, the arena there. But of course, back to our game here. Sky are now leading 15-14. And Martin does the scoring. Of course, is always the man to run to. Of course, when you're the setter in John Joel, he always has him every time he's on front court. He connects with him very, very well.
Yeah, that was a very good attack from Martin there. And Sky also repays with a very, very good attack from
Manut. Of course, Manut is also from Sudan, like my man Upper Nile, who is of course being rested in this set.
Sky maintains their 1-point lead, and I think now they are going point per point.
Chance, but of course the net fault is again called on the blockers of Ndejje there. Martin, can see his reaction there. He's not happy with this side blocker. Probably is the one who netted there, but yeah, they quite really netted, and the refs were on point when they called that fall there.
Yeah, the game is becoming a little bit tense here, and I think the players of Ndejje are now starting to get a little bit frustrated. They need to maintain their composure if they are
Kata fails to convert that ball, and you can see everyone on his side, his teammates all reacting like they had really lost a very, very important point there. And indeed, they needed that point because it was a free gift given to them by Ndejje.
Yeah, those are the kind of errors we've been talking about that Sky needs to avoid. Because if Ndejje gets any chance, they are going to use it against them.
But of course, he's able to pay it off with a good score off the hands of John Joel and Martin. And now Sky are maintaining their 2-point lead. Of course, we are progressing slowly to the business end of the set.
I still think Ndejje Sharks can at least catch up, provided they maintain their composure. But I think they look a little bit frustrated right now.
Yeah, of course, someone you don't expect to have an attack error. Fairuz there swinging big, but he goes off. And that is now a 3-point gap opened by Sky.
That was a very, very loud attack from Sky there. The contact on the ball was very, very poor. I think Nkata would have done better from that kind of set. Substitution here for Martin.
Of course, now Coach Ronick Tosi wants to bring Vincent to do the serving because he has a very good floater there, and of course maybe cover as well for Ndejje.
Yeah, right now Ndejje is looking on defense. If they can capitalize on their defense, then at least they can at least put up a good fight on the offense. That was a very good cover from Ivan there. That small touch is always what we need. That rally was a little bit okay. The rally was actually nice until Fairuz attacked the ball outside.
Now pressure is piling on the side of Ndejje because they quite looked very comfortable with the way they were playing, but now they have realized Sky is playing business in this set, and you can see their 3-point lead is still standing, and Ndejje is going to be forced to call for a timeout. And now really it is going to get tense.
Yeah, that is the first timeout for Ndejje in this set, and I think if they need to work on some few things, they need to maintain their composure if they are to come back from if they are to have a very good comeback from this set. 18 Ndejje, 21 Sky. Ndejje with the service, good pick from Sky. Turns out to be a free ball. Then Ndejje uses the free ball very well and capitalizes on the poor coverage by the libero of Sky, earning Ndejje the 19th point. They really need their timeout. They need to gain their composure. Sky now with an opportunity of offense. Very good pass from the libero there. And the outside hitter hits a 4-ball. Such kind of mistakes should be avoided, especially if we are in the late moments of the game. Kata looks to be meaning business. He looks to be meaning business. He really is really fighting for the win. He wants this 1 point or 2 points to go home.
Of course, Sky now having the first set point for their side. And of course, if they win this set, we shall be set for a decider, which will be of 15 points standard. But of course, anything can happen as teams, will, of course, get to pool 14-14, they tie again. But Ndejje is now forced to call for their second timeout. And Coach Kitosi Roni is trying to really talk to the boys and maybe try to understand what is not working.
They really need the timeout. I think the tension has piled up in Ndejje team, and they really need to go back with composure. I think the game can still turn around.
Yeah, Kedideo Gracious for Sky is on the service line. Of course, Kedideo Gracious gets an S, and Sky have won the first set, and now we are going to prepare ourselves for set number 5. which is of course a decider. Any team can win. Short set, 15 points. We shall wait and see.
Ndejje and Sky, each team has really secured 1 point. We're going to decisive to see who's really going to take away the 2 points. Sky needs them, Ndejje needs them. Sky needs them because of their relegation battle, and Ndejje needs to solidify their position in the mid-table.
Set number 5 is almost underway. We are still under the floodlights here in Zambia, and Sky are really looking like they want to win this game and take the 2 points. But of course, Ndejje as well want the same points since they have already given Sky the chance to come back to this game. And of course, you can see both teams are back. Like mentioned earlier on, it's just 15 points, and always it's a set of pressure. And of course, that's when the fans will be like, does the pressure increase or decrease? So we want to see which side comes out victorious at the end of the 5th set. Sky, of course, with the service. Ivan serves out. And you know, setters are always the people who have the best service on court. But you can see Ivan, Ivan just casually goes and serves out. So I'm quite disappointed with the setter in him that he goes to serve out.
I think the tension in this decisive set is not like the tension in these normal sets, and I think Sky needs to minimize on their errors.
There's no need to debate. We shall not debate about the best servers on court. we know the setters are always supposed to be the best servers, and that is evident. No debate. Big swing, of course, from Fairuz there, and Ndejje already 3 points leading. Sky 0.
That was a very good off spin there from Fairuz, and Ndejje is leading 5-0. The first time out for this decisive set for Sky. I think Sky needs to do something about it. Sky needs to really do something about it if they are to put up a fight in this set.
5-0 in a decisive looks really a very bad scoreline, but of course anything can happen, like we mentioned, and Sky needs to really pick themselves up and stabilize, because chasing 5 points when you're playing 15 points is quite very difficult. But
Decisive is a bit tricky. The tension there, zone is too much. It can even make you do some unwanted errors.
that ball was going off, and of course Emma Kato gets Ivan there flat-footed, and that ball goes off.
Of course, the error was from their setter Ivan there. Setters are also human, they make errors. Sky gets their first point of this set. That was a very good attack from Martin right there.
Some people want to kill me on the commentary booth because I talked about setters having the best service. They were gracious. I know he's not happy, but that's how it is. You have to accept and allow. Because I'm a setter, I know setters have the best service. We shall debate and debate, but it's okay.
The block was really good for Ndejje, but they couldn't avoid touching the net. The referee called a foul on the Ndejje side. Sky looks to be picking up the momentum of the game, and I think if they continue like this, they might put up a very good challenge for the Ndejje.
Very good pick there from Martin. Juma again retrieved by Ayebale. John Joel now off the hands, but it's a score for Sky there. Charles able to join the block there.
Sky right there trying to catch up and reduce that lead.
There's quite something really happening on court. You can see the libero of Ndejje there is struggling. I think he has some injury.
Yeah, I think he might have picked it up trying to cover the other ball right there, which Martin covered, because I saw him he was a little bit not at ease. And I think he might have gotten a bit of a problem right there.
We hope it's not a serious injury, but you can see he's walking there with a smile, of course. Maybe the man is not in pain. So, and of course the other libero will step in to cover up that space where Happy Ayebale has been playing in.
Of course, now that kind of injury is going to affect the Ndejje a bit on their reception, because I think Happy at least puts up a very good pass, and it is really good for the setter if at all the pass from the backcourt is
8 points for Ndejje, 3 for Sky, and of course we are going to have change of sides because it's a decider. 15 points usually change at 8, and you can see both teams there changing sides. Ndejje looks strong so far, but Sky is trying to patch up and maybe try to get something for themselves as well.
Yeah, if Ndejje maintains that lead, I think they will take the 2 points at home, and it will help them solidify their position in the mid-table. That was a very good jump right there from Ivan. I think nobody saw it coming, which cuts the lead short to 5 points. Ndejje breaks first time, cutting short of the. Sorry, Ndejje breaks first time with 11 points and a lead of 6 points. That was a sneak attack from Juko right there. He's really happy with it. You can tell by the smile he has on his face. He really enjoyed it. Ndejje 12, Sky 6. That was a very good cover right there from the libero of Sky, keeping the ball in play.
Ndejje are really looking strong to win this set here. They have 13 points now against 9 for Sky. And of course, I mentioned earlier on, decisive. Once someone opens the lead, you can really fail so much to close it up unless otherwise. But like you've just seen it here, Ndejje has been on a 5-point lead from the beginning of this set, and Sky at this point now have just narrowed that gap to within 3 points in the late game.
Yeah, Nkata right there brushing off Rose's block, securing them another point, making it 10-13.
Emma Kato, good swing, and just like that, Ndejje now have their match point.
I think the maturity of Emma Kato is what you really need, especially in such kind of situations.
Sky is able to save that first match point, and of course Kedi Leo Gracious is headed for the service, and Ashraf, the other center player, is back on the front court.
That was a very loud attack from Ospen from Ndejje. I think that guy can do better, especially at this moment where you need only 1 point to secure yourself a win.
Of course, anything can happen. 12-14.
Good service right there.
Juma. And he's able to find Fairuz there in position 6. That's a touch of him.
Such errors should always be avoided, especially at this moment of the game.
Timeout, Team Ndejje, who have failed to, of course, clinch and win the victory in this set. But of course, now 13 for Sky, who have been trailing from the onset of this set. Now they are just within 1 point of Ndejje.
Yeah, Fairuz was caught there unaware. Before he could move out of the ball, it had already touched him. This time out, I think Ndejje really needed it if they were to maintain their composure.
Now just look at the lineup of Ndejje on front court there. They have 3 attackers, but John Joel, of course, the setter there, has to really be very critical with this decision making now, because they need 1 point. And Sky, of course, are on the chase, and the pressure is on the side of Ndejje.
Just one good offense from Ndejje will secure them a win.
Keddy, they were gracious.
Good pass from the libero there. And a brilliant strike from Martin right there to secure the win for Ndejje Elites. They go away with the 2 points, and Sky goes away with the 1 point, hoping to add on more points within the coming games.
Yeah, and of course, John Joel there, the setter, was able to pick Martin in the middle there, and you can see just with ease he's able to attack very well. And that brings us, of course, to the end of this game. Ndejje have managed to win the game 3-2, and of course they walk away with 2 points. Sky, on the other hand, takes home just 1 point. But of course, looking at the side of Sky, they have tried to fight. They have really
put up a good fight, although they still made a little bit more errors, which they really needed not to make. But at least they've managed to get a point from Ndejje. That point helps them so much, especially if they are in the relegation battle. It will save them a lot of efforts, and they hope to capitalize on more games.
Yeah, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, that has been our last game of the day. And of course, Shafiq, who has been here with me in the commentary booth, we want to say thank you to you. I appreciate you a lot, of course, with what you've given us in terms of your insight in this game. And of course, we should see you again back sometime.
Thank you so much.
And of course, from all of us here at the Sporters Volleyball Club media team, behind the scenes, of course, Deo Gracious has been arguing with me over service of setters, but it's well. We shall see in the next game. And of course, don't forget, midweek action returns, like I mentioned earlier on. Shall have 2 games there. Derby day to be for, of course, ladies. Sporters women will be playing KCB Nkumba, and the men's game will be between KVC playing Elion. So that has been the action for today. I want to say thank you to all of you, and from all of us here, it's a wrap. Good night.